Yeah.
Usually coaches start off with an opening statement.
Where did Chad go? Is he outside?
We missing somebody?
Yeah, Chad. All right, it's okay.
Yeah, I think he's down to the
Step
10.
outside to talk to Tim for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and start with your opening statement.
All right, to God be the glory. Man, really excited to pull out a tight win against a quality opponent like Wright State. Big shout out to these guys next to me. They did a big time job of, coming out and executing the game plan to a T. Really excited to have a little time off for Thanksgiving. Let these guys get home to their families and come back ready to go.
Questions?
Got to start with Jaden. Everybody's obviously going to look at that last shot in the drive, but not just a few possessions for that. You basically did the same thing, drive the length of the court, but hit a layup. Just what's your thought process on that? Just I'm going to go and we'll see what happens, or?
Yeah, I mean, it was just my coaches and teammates having confidence in me. I had 3 turnovers, and I think all 3 were like in the last 2 or 3 minutes. So just having the next play mentality, knowing I was gonna shake back and make plays down the stretch to win the game. On the full court play, I beat everybody down the court, and nobody stepped up and nobody stopped me. So I just took advantage and made the layup. And then on the last play, once I caught the ball, I looked at Coach Fletch, and I thought he was gonna call a timeout, but he told me just go. So just knowing he had that confidence in me to just make a play at the end of the game. I tried to get to the basket, but Wright State, it was actually great defense. So I just stepped back, created some space, and thankfully I made that shot.
I know one was a layup and one was a jump shot, obviously, but the fact that you had just done that just a couple of possessions earlier, did that give you any sort of insight or confidence or anything about,
Yeah.
hey, I can do this against
For
these
sure.
guys?
I mean, definitely I had confidence the whole game. For me, it's just next play mentality. They always stress that to me because I get not down on myself, but
Yes, you do.
I just get upset when I turn the ball over and make mistakes. I feel like I'm letting the team down. So they were on me in the huddle, just next play, and yeah, that was the next play. So I just took what the game gave me.
Both of y'all, did y'all do anything in particular to kind of slow down Brandon Noel? Because he had some really strong games, obviously, before today, and then today wasn't quite the same.
He's a great player. The whole scout was really not kind of put around him, but it kind of was. Him and number 3. So we just the whole team just did a team effort and just dialed down on him, and then just kept applying pressure the whole game on him, and it worked out.
Coach, what can you say about it?
Yeah, so obviously, man, I feel like I say this every game that we played in non-conference to this point. I felt like every game we played against a pretty good big man, right? And player of the year caliber guys. And man, he stood out the most out of all the guys that we've played. And so we knew he demanded attention. And so I thought Brandon did a great job starting out. I thought Mill did a job, and he saw multiple bodies. I think JR was on him at some point. So those guys knew the plan. They stuck to the plan, and they did an incredible job. Like he said, it was a team effort because it wasn't just one guy guarding him all night. It was multiple.
For both you and Jamil again, I think you're going to end up being just percentage points away from averaging a double-double in this tournament. I'm sure double-doubles is what you'd like to be averaging throughout the season, but just what can you say for both of y'all about your performance throughout the entire tournament, not just this game?
This time I focus on just keep crashing the grass and keep defending. I'm a big target, so the points gonna come. So I'm not really worried about scoring. I'm worried about getting my team shots. Just keep defending and rebounding.
Coach,
Yeah, he's different, and we've been telling him that since he's stepped foot on campus. I'm really proud of his growth because, man, he's taking steps that a lot of guys, they fight it, we're going to coach you hard, and he's accepted that. And because of that, I think you're now seeing the player that he's capable of being. But Jamil is only doing, guys, what we see every single day. He and Daniel Tobolo, they go at it every single day. And what you're seeing is not what we see every single day. So we just asked Mill to be himself, play hard, and he does it. So,
coaches always talk about when they come to these types of tournaments, that one of the things they like to do is find out something about their team.
Mhm.
What did you think you found out about your
What I
team?
already knew. I say this, and I've said it before. We have a very versatile team. We can play any different style right now. We can go big. We can put Deontay Green at the 4 and put Mill at the 5. We can play small ball. We can put Deontay at the 5 and move Quincy Adam-McCoy to a 4. Like, we have a multitude of lineups that we can throw out. So I think the thing that you saw today was the thing that we hang our hats on. Like, our depth showed, all right, where I thought they kind of wore out down the stretch. I thought our depth showed, and I thought our versatility showed. So I found out what I already knew.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Does anybody? I think,
Anything else for Coach?
I think we're good.
Um,
Oh, go ahead, you want to?
Sorry,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
this is really for any one of y'all. You know, you walk away with this tournament with a 2-1 record, a win record, feeling good. How excited does that make y'all feel going into January and conference play months?
Well, it helps because it's 2 quality opponents away from your home floor, right? So it's simulating a conference tournament feel. Now, obviously, if you lose that second game like we did, you're on the way home. But I thought in a you know, to come out to a place that we don't come during the season, and bond together for 4 or 5 days, I thought that was the biggest thing. These guys had to be in a hotel with each other for 4 or 5 days, and I thought that helped our connection. I thought it showed on the floor today. As I said, with the situation that we're in, these guys are some resilient guys, and to come out and perform like this, I'm so proud. Now, I'm not proud of the turnover that we had less than 30 seconds ago. I'm not proud of that. But I'm so proud of the fight that they gave the whole tournament. I thought we were 20 minutes short of being the champions of this deal. And I think they know that too. After, you know, coming off the floor for halftime after Middle Tennessee, they showed who, you know, South Florida really was in that second half, and I thought it spilled over into today.
Anything else for Coach?
That's good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you, guys.
Thank y'all.